Ah, I didn't get to review Goblin Slayer. I was just too damn tired to review Goblin Slayer. That Sunday morning, I slept the entire day away. I'm serious, dude. I came home at 8 and I didn't wake up until like what, 5 something. Got up, ate something, went back to bed, and then wake up until it was 5 a.m. in the morning. I swear to God. And then Monday, we were all out buying gifts and just exploring, shopping for stuff like good wines and stuff like that. And I found a high C, a hard high C. You know what high C juices you get at restaurants? I found a hard IC, baby. Hard chill wine and even a peach mimosa. So it's been a very crazy shopping time. And it's not over with. That's the fun part. So today I woke up, literally just woke up, watched Goblin Slayer again so I can remember, like, oh shit, I forgot to review this. So I did, and here we are. You know, you know what this wedding was missing? Was it traditions? Nah. Was it parties? Nah. Good food? Nah. What was missing was a good old goblin slaying. That's what this party was missing. Like, even when you're out on vacation and you're just there, this is why he always wears his armor and brings his kit. He always carries his gear around. Because look what happened. He had to slay some goblins. There is no peace for this man. He can't just go and enjoy it. It would have been nice if that was the case, to tell you the truth. Imagine if that was the case where Goblin Slayer is off, enjoying himself, and then they would show a story of the heroes fighting what was going on. So anyway, before I get ahead of myself, they stormed the elf castle, fighting off the shaman goblin, just doing the usual until it shows how they're not invincible. These goblins can get the upper hand, and that's what it showed what was happening. And even the priestess herself, using a form of magic she thought would go by helping her friends, but instead it attacked the shaman. And she felt very disappointed. What have I done? This is not what I wanted to happen. And it turns out the thing she prayed to, I forgot what she prayed to, was the Earth Mother. Like, okay, the Earth Mother. And, like, hey, Goblin came around, you did what you had to do. You bought us some time for us to regroup and to strategize and to fight. And they flooded that castle, man. It was just flooded the castle. It was nice, another day of exterminating goblins off of the face of the earth. Now, the question is, what I'll go back to is how to get rid of goblins. You see, goblins can't reproduce unless they're like superhumans. They can't reproduce on their own. They have to kidnap humans. Where, like, superhumans, they kidnap all the humans they want, both male and female. It seems that goblins can only kidnap females and, do you know what to them to give birth to other goblins. So where is the solution? I guess it's something that's really hard to do, is security. You starve the goblins of women. You make sure no woman gets kidnapped, all women are secured and safe, and then you go on patrols and you just slay the goblins bit by bit. These goblins are starving for women, and you just slay them off. Keep killing them. The problem is that not every village in town will have that security. Goblins are smart and crafty and will go inside. That's why you need night patrols. You need goblins smart enough to see night patrols too. Set up traps. Like the Goblin Slayer, if one man can do it, I'm pretty sure everyone else can do it. They really dedicate themselves to it. They really exterminate all goblins, man. Just starve them of women. That's all you have to do. And sit on patrols to constantly hunt them down until there's no more and still keep the women safe. Because at the end of the day, the main prize for goblins are the women. So, keep the women safe. All they're going to do is kill the man. But you keep women safe. That's what I'm saying. In that world, it's actually a lot easier to kill off all the goblins compared to other worlds. Same thing I have with super mutants, where super mutants have to kidnap people in order to turn them into super mutants on Fallout. So my thing is to band together, to wipe out all the super mutants in your area and destroy whatever it is that they're using to turn other people into super mutants. That's why I never understand how there's so many super mutants, but yet there's so many people that survive. It doesn't make any sense. But anyways, that's just my opinion on that. But I'm saying too long of that. It's just something that always bugged me. At the same time, turns out the tablet that the high priest has is actually a tablet to tell them of the opening of the gates of hell. That's right, the opening of gates of hell was about to happen, and it was a warning. So she sent the heroes off. The heroes find out the heroes are just three chicks going off. They're just fighting off demons, but they're fighting off goblins. They're fighting off demons and stuff, and just like, oh, they're lucky or unlucky, but it wasn't for this, they wouldn't realize. It shows how everything can be connected. That the heroes aren't the only ones that's just doing all the jobs and getting done. It's through the help of every person here and there contributing to a greater cause. Because the Goblin Slayer's team found that tablet, the High Priest was able to translate the tablet. They were able to give the tablet towards the heroes to warn them what was about to happen. But because of that, the day is saved. Thanks to not just the heroes, but the heroes will get all the credit, but through the heroes, Goblin Slayer, and the High Priest. It takes quite a few people. It makes you wonder, it ain't just a group of people that really try to save the day. It takes the help of a bunch of others who are behind the scenes that you'll probably never ever know. Showing how the Goblin Slayers, they are heroes of their own way, but they're not heroes of the story that everyone will know. So, it makes you think. Well, anyways, wedding ceremony. I like how the lizard man just proposed to the archer elf, saying, hey, once I become a dragon, man, I'll probably take you on as my dragon bride. So this dude will eventually evolve into a dragon and stuff. I wonder if he's going to have wings and be extra big and invite the elf in. And the elf doesn't seem like she doesn't mind. Like, well, we'll see in 1,000 years. So apparently Elf is 1,000 years too young to think about marriage, and she's still, I guess, young in a way. So wait for another 1,000 years to see what happens. Okay. So yeah, ship sailed for Elf Archer. Probably shipping out. Okay, I don't mind. And as for the wedding, you notice how only ones who are dressed up in the group is the elf girl and the elf girl, the receptionist, and the farm girl. Everybody else is still in their gear. The priestess, I guess because she's a priestess, did the lizard man, the dwarf, and of course Goblin Slayer. What if Goblin Slayer had a suit on? He's wearing a helmet. He still has a suit on. He has pieces of his armor around the suit. That would be interesting, but nah. Outside of that point, and apparently the wedding ceremony still lasted even after they left. Like, damn. So, as you know, things last longer there than it does outside there. So, when they left, things were still going on. So, time there was much slower compared to outside world, where things speed up. For them, it's very fast. So, that's what comes with having longevity with elves. Like, okay, that's fascinating in a way. Very fascinating how she explained that part. And, of course, how Priestess was having her doubts when it comes to the Earth Mother and stuff, what she did. And it ain't exactly the way she wanted to, but maybe that's exactly what they needed at the time. She was expecting to have a spell to heal them or something to them, but instead it just attacked the shaman elf instead. So I guess she was a bit disappointed in that, but maybe there's a good reason towards that. So she's trying to keep her faith, wondering if she would be able to always have faith in the Earth Mother and stuff. And it's very important. Those kind of jobs are very hard to keep because it requires you to keep your faith to a certain level in order to keep those powers. And that must be really hard compared to the other ones where you just have to train and you can keep those skills for life. Compared to the Earth Mother, something may happen to you one day and you just forget, or you lose faith. That happens. So it does suck to have those kind of powers. But nonetheless, yeah. This arc's over with. Very interesting arc. Like I said, it would have been interesting if they didn't have to fight goblins, and instead it was just them on a quest fighting something else instead. Just getting rid of it, and it wouldn't be that hard. And then they're just enjoying themselves, and then they'll show a quest of someone else fighting off the threats. I'm just saying, that would have been interesting. But hey, I'm still satisfied with what we got nonetheless. But anyways, I'm rambling on too long. That's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox. I'm Signing out.